Happy Wednesday. 9 News meteorologist Laurann Robinson here with your midday forecast. Now, we are going to continue to see that cloud cover build in through the rest of the afternoon. We're already seeing that from our live look over downtown Denver, 83 degrees at noon. And we are seeing these winds come in from the northwest at just around 5 miles per hour. So pretty light winds, and these temperatures pretty mild compared to what we had been seeing, especially compared to the rest of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, where most of the areas in the mid to upper 80s, even low 90s, mid 90s further southeast. Denver, the cool spot of the eastern side of the state. And then we have those 60s and 70s in the high country, and we're seeing those low 90s already out west in Grand Junction. Now, I am going to continue to monitor our HD Doppler radar throughout the rest of the afternoon, and that's because we are going to see more spotty storms. Now, Denver, maybe a few raindrops fall in the metro, but most of the storms are going to be further south and southeast of the metro. We can already see them start to push their way in through southern portions of the high country. These are going to continue their way further eastward. So anything that is going to be stronger is again going to fall further south and southeast of Denver. This is where we have this marginal risk for severe weather. So any storms that pop up here later this afternoon and evening do have the potential for some locally heavy downpours. We're going to watch for lightning, and we're also going to watch for those strong winds, maybe gusting up to around 45 miles per hour or so. Denver's not included in this marginal risk, but as you can see from our futurecast, most of the brighter colors, these larger storms again, are going to fall further south. Now, that doesn't mean we stay completely dry in Denver. Maybe a few raindrops, but nothing too exciting in Denver or most of the northern portions of the Front Range and Eastern Plains. You can see most of this activity is going to fall further south and then make its way further eastward out of the state overnight. So that means by the time we wake up tomorrow, we're nice and sunny and dry for most of the day, allowing those temperatures to get back into the mid 90s for our Thursday. Some very spotty shower chances as we go through tomorrow afternoon and evening, but I don't think all of that makes its way to the ground. Most of that will be very isolated, very brief. But in the meantime, we're going to see those temperatures near 93 degrees, cooler than the 97 degrees we reached yesterday, increasing clouds and maybe a few raindrops in Denver. Again, we're going to watch for most of those storms to be further south and southeast. The rest of the state, we'll see those temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, a little cooler in the Springs as always, 80s in the high country, then those upper 90s across the western slope. Overnight, we have a pretty mild evening ahead. Most of us will be in the lower to mid 60s. You can see those 40s and 50s in the high country, warmer out west. Grand Junction seeing an overnight low of only 70 degrees. Not too much of a cool down there. But temperatures get warmer before they get cooler. We'll see those mid 90s tomorrow, upper 90s on Friday. Friday is going to be a day to note because we're going to see those temperatures flirting with triple digits. We'll have a lot of sunshine. It's going to be pretty hot and dry over the next couple of days, Thursday and Friday. But then as we make our way into the weekend, that's where change pushes in. We have isolated storm chances on Saturday, those temperatures back in the mid 90s. Then Sunday through the rest of the 7-day forecast is when we have more scattered on and off storms throughout the afternoon and evening hours. That's also where we're going to watch for those highs to be maxing out in the upper 80s and low 90s.